welcome back today. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It is just below. And if you're a regular, come back. Hello, welcome back today. So today, I always put it down. Why do I do this? Anyway, today I am testing out MUA's eyeshadow palette. This is their Winter Forest matte collection. Absolutely love matte eyeshadow, but I do find it's one that you have to work with, build up, and it kind of takes more effort than kind of more shimmery eyeshadow palettes. But this is the palette. Oh, look at them colours. Yes, I'm going to hopefully be using kind of these colours. Hopefully, I haven't really thought of what look I'm going to kind of make with this eyeshadow palette, but hey ho, it's that's one thing I love about makeup, is that you can just mess around with it. It's something that you can mess around. Sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it looks amazing, and then the worst thing is when it looks amazing you're like, how do I do that? And then you're like, I can never do it again. But anyway, less chitter chat. I think it's chitter chat. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, let's get into this video and show you the eyeshadow look I am going to make with this palette. Before I say any more, I have dropped this a number of times. The eyeshadow hasn't broken, so I'm pretty happy that this is kind of Tasha proof, because I kind of drop everything. But anyway, let's get into this video. So if you guys don't already know, I like to kind of build up my eyeshadow and kind of start with a neutral colour, because if you see, my eyelids are quite pink and they're multicoloured, and I find that this really affects how my eyeshadow looks. So I'm kind of go in with this kind of yellowy colour here. Oh, it's called Sand. I'm going to go in with Sand and kind of just fix the tone of my eyelid. Let's get a bigger brush. It doesn't have a mirror. I do this all the time. I haven't put primer on either. We are doing so well today. No primer, and I'm trying to put eyeshadow on. So I can't find my main eyeshadow primer, so I'm going with Revolution's eye primer. So now that my eyelids are primed, I'm just going in with Sand colour just to neutralise kind of my natural eyelids. I wish there was a mirror here. I'm just going to keep holding it like there is. So now I'm going to build up my crease line with Sand. That is this colour here. Just going to build it up in the crease and bring it across. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking and doing my eyeshadow. I don't know why, just never have been. So with matte eyeshadows, you have to keep building and building. It does take more time, but I do find matte eyeshadows look amazing once they're kind of done. Yeah. So what I find with matte eyeshadows, that I find that it's better to build inwards, outwards instead of the other way round, and I feel like it blends better that way. So I'm going to go in with the light blue colour in the corner of my eye. I'm just going to do a very light kind of build in. Because you see, it's a very faint blue, and that's where you have to build it. So if you see, it's slowly building, but it's not kind of the brightness I want. This is making it very look quite green instead of quite a nice blue. Oh, that helps. So doing it with your finger I find actually helps better. Sorry if you can hear that noise. Adam is cutting the grass. Okay, so now that is the first bit done. If you see, it did take me a long time and having to use my finger. I absolutely love using my fingers to put on my eyeshadow. I don't know why. It's kind of how I used to put on makeup. I didn't really have any brushes to use, but it makes a big difference. Now I'm going to go in with the blue next to it. This is going to go in the middle bit of my eyelid, and this is called Aqua. Again, I'm going to go in with a small brush to start off with. I keep holding this up like, oh, there's a mirror. No, there's no mirror. Make sure you tap off the excess, otherwise that's going to go all on the bottom eyelid. Oh, this colour is so pretty. So if you see, I've got a massive line where the light blue and the kind of aqua start, but don't worry about that, that will be all blended out. Just make sure you put the eyeshadow you want on first, and then I can blend it out. So I've done the kind of aqua blue. I'm just going to brush off my brush, get my finger, dip into this light blue, put it as close as I can to the line, and you'll see what will happen. Okay, so I've cleaned off my brush as much as I can, and I'm just going to gently rub in both these colours. And then add in my finger just to make sure, because this blue, I don't know why it's not really working with a brush. So now and then I'm blending slowly with my finger, but bringing in, with my brush, and then bringing in my finger just to make sure they blend quite nicely. So now I'm going in the corner, because I brought this kind of aqua colour right to the end. In the corner I'm just going to put a little bit of the midnight blue in, which is this beautiful one here. I'm going to use a little brush and kind of just dab it on. I'm actually going to use one of these. I absolutely hate these, but they do come handy to just go get stuff in the corner of my eye, the outer bit of my eye. So if you see, I'm just pressing in. It looks a bit funny at the moment, but I will blend that all out. So I've just dipped my brush a bit into this aqua colour, and then I'm just going to blend them together. So I have finished this look. I'm going to just clean up the edges and put on the rest of my makeup and show you guys the finished look. So this is the final look for today. I added NYX blue eyeliner to the bottom of my eyelids, put on mascara and eyeliner and the rest of my face. I will link it below of what other products I have used. So I'm going to see how long this eyeshadow lasts. I'm a bit worried about the light blue. I did have to touch it up a little bit whilst I was putting on the rest of my makeup because it wasn't as bright as I would like. So it'd be interesting to see how long this kind of eyeshadow lasts. So let's see throughout the day where it goes with it. So I forgot to show you guys what it was at lunchtime, but it hasn't really changed since lunchtime. I'm really unhappy with it. It's literally transferred all up here. The light blue's gone. It's kind of just merged into one colour. It looks very weird. I'm not very happy with it. I'm very shocked that this is how my makeup has looked for most of the day. I'm very like, oh my god. It's not something I kind of would like. I don't know why my lighting was going funny. So yeah, so I'm not the happiest with it. But for the price, it's not too bad. It was an issue of blending, but it's now, it's gone funny and I really don't like it. So I'm not kind of happy with this eyeshadow palette. The textures of the eyeshadows I forgot to mention earlier, they're very different. They're all very different textures. Like the Midnight Blue, Midnight I think it was called, had a funny texture, and the light blue just is very hard to kind of get onto your eyes. So for me, this palette is not one I think I will go back to. Just the fact of it just didn't seem to work. Even with eye primer on, it's just not, it's not doing it for me. Well, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you liked that video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, it is just below. And I hope you guys have a lovely day.